From near-fatal road collisions to intense moments in nature that almost resulted in death. Stay tuned for all this and so much more as we take a look at some terrifying close calls caught on camera. Every so often, Mother Nature gets a little temperamental and throws a tantrum or two. First up, tourists in Nepal who narrowly escaped being squished by a collapsing mountain. Now this is the luckiest man alive. He was minding his own business at the base camp of a mountain in Pakistan when this happened.
Holy shit!
He nearly became a shooting star. Now for another lucky man, but this time with fewer brain cells. See him there? He was trying to make it to the stairs when the pavement gave way. Miraculously, he landed a few feet away from certain death and climbed back to safety, where he should have stayed from the start. Here's another reminder from India that you should also be wary of tidal waves.
Hello, how are you? I am under the water.
On average, 150 people die from avalanches globally every year, a statistic that the folks in these next few clips came frighteningly close to being a part of. Over at this Turkish quarry, a freak rock slide almost eliminated an excavator. This tsunami in Greenland in 2021 left these guys literally running for their lives. Despite being forced into the water, they survived.
Hey,
The tsunami was the tallest recorded in history, though, and still took 4 lives. A Scottish trawler's ill-fated voyage through the treacherous North Atlantic was moments away from a watery grave. During a tour of the Tracy Arms Fjord Glacier in Alaska, this group of tourists were left shaken when thunderous chunks of ice began to crumble away and shoot towards them. Now, proof you should stand back from a falling tree after it's been cut.
It was at this moment that he knew.
Contrary to DreamWorks Madagascar, hippos are not friendly creatures. They're actually one of the deadliest, killing thousands of humans per year. Case in point, when this hippo was approached by a flock of safari goers in Botswana, it wasn't exactly the most welcoming.
Do me a favor, please. Get out of here. Get out of here, man.
I don't think Moto likes you. Just notice how the hippo appears to have fresh scratch marks on its back, indicating it was probably fresh from a fight and is especially irritable. Look how it bit right through the car. Elephants are, generally speaking, gentle-natured, altruistic creatures. However, like many animals, they can be fiercely protective of their own. And, well, when a male elephant in India noticed a safari tour gawking at his herd, he channeled his inner Liam Neeson and did what he had to do.
I don't know who you are. I don't know what you want. I will look for you. I will find you, and I will kill you.
See that woman here taunting it? I bet she's soon to be in my Darwin Awards video. With tusks like that, I'm moving away from the elephant, not towards it for a better shot. At one point, the elephant nearly catches up. And this isn't the only time, as a very similar thing happened over in South Africa, too.
Today we're feeling lucky, Just mind the branches behind your bed. But the plow is still okay, I'll tell you.
Thank God he can drive in reverse like an F1 driver. In case you didn't already know, here's why it's not a great idea to taunt a wild bison by taking photographs of it, as spotted in Custer State Park.
You sure about that?
Thankfully, the bison's charge was only a warning, but a warning this fool didn't care for as he went back for a few final snaps. His brain must be preparing to take an eternal nap. Unfortunately, many animals tend not to have a sense of road safety. Fortunately for these next animals, though, they live to tell the tale. A dog over in Scotland clearly had a death wish as it randomly leapt out in front of a car.
It's over.
I mean, if I had to deal with Scottish weather, I'd probably do the same thing too. Now, proof the phrase deer in the headlights exists.
Mommy! Mommy! Where's my mommy? Why am I not dead?
Emergency video.
If these dumb deer are anything to go by, Bambi's mom probably had it coming to her. Speaking of deer, you won't believe what happened when this plane descended onto a South African runway.
Oh, Jesus.
Interestingly, the reason deer often get caught in the headlights, as it were, is because when spooked, they tend to bolt into any direction, which can sometimes be traffic. Moving on, check out this pilot who wowed spectators with airplane acrobatics, flying low through the skyline of Brisbane during a rehearsal for the Brisbane Festival back in 2021.
We're flying to Philadelphia! Oh, hell no!
Sitting in traffic got a whole lot more interesting back in 2021 when a U.S. Black Hawk helicopter performed an extremely low flyover in Romania, but the propellers spun up a force so powerful that disaster was inevitable. Yep, the sheer wind force alone literally tore down the lampposts. I mean, what manager is going to believe, hey, I'll be late to work because a helicopter caused a lamppost to total my car? Over in the UK, a Eurofighter Typhoon shook spectators when it literally came crashing down from the sky during an emergency landing. I mean, why go to the barbers when you could have your hair trimmed by a military aircraft? Turns out, even at sea, you're not safe from planes. Just ask these boaters in Australia. Tensions soared as the plane attempted to land at London's Heathrow Airport during Storm Erik back in 2019.
Whoa, hey.
Thankfully, each wheel on this Boeing 787 Dreamliner can bear up to 70,000 pounds. Watch how it just bounces away. Here we have a clip of Taylor Swift flying her private jet to the local Walmart. Jokes aside, the plane was flying over a mountainous region in Slovakia and had to make an unexpected landing.
We're gonna die! Like hell we are. We're gonna make it.
All's well that ends well, right? Well, that is, except for the poor farmer of this wheat field. Speaking of crash landings, paragliding is not for the faint of heart. This paramotor pilot in the UK was peacefully cruising on a breeze when... Oh, let's see that near collision from the pilot's angle.
Me? Just hanging around.
The roads can be unpredictable, so always expect the unexpected. You never know who, or what, could be waiting just around the corner. Check out this heart-stopping moment when a young infant in Taiwan senselessly scooted out onto a busy intersection.
This needs to stop now.
Parenting advice? Just get a cat instead.
Huh?
Some people really be taking leisurely strolls across busy roads, acting like they won't get knocked into the afterlife. It takes a special kind of stupid to dash into the middle of traffic without looking. I'm surprised she wasn't lambasted for it.
Stop it. Get some help.
This mother in Taiwan carelessly wheeled her baby across a busy road and came dangerously close to paying the price. This jaywalker should be considered a medical marvel, proof that humans can survive without brains. Changing lanes when driving can be a delicate process, so here's a masterclass in what not to do from Washington. This was the day that the Kardashians' chauffeur called in sick, and so Kim had to take the wheel.
I'm good at this.
Cars come with these ingenious things called wing mirrors, allowing you to see traffic behind you. Evidently, not everyone knows how to use them.
Okay.
If there's no space for you to merge, don't worry. Just ram your way in until there is space.
There we go.
Who's in the wrong here? Should the white car have made space for the indicating truck? Or should the truck have waited until there was space to change lanes? Let me know your thoughts in the comments.
Nope.
This driver in Maryland was clearly driving in a world of their own. Since retirement, Stevie Wonder has moved to the UK and taken up truck driving. Now for a quick reaction time averting a certain collision with an F-350 pickup truck.
Stop the cab.
This next driver in Brazil was literally stopped in their tracks when a truck senselessly barged into their lane.
What the hell are you doing? No! God, please, no!
Nothing could have prepared this moped driver in Taiwan for the maniac in the white car who crossed 3 lanes. When you're driving home, but the Taco Bell you had for lunch has other ideas. In Maryland, this car ran on equal parts rocket fuel and sheer stupidity, overtaking on the shoulder. We've all missed a turn at one point, but if you are here and you need to go there, the answer is stay in your lane and get off the following exit. Do not do this. The driver in this next clip thought he was playing Mario Kart.
Damn, boy, he's there!
This moped driver in Taiwan almost became sandwiched between dumb and dumber. Here we see a driver in Italy who had evidently missed their turn for the idiot convention.
Sorry.
Over in California, this car was caught traveling at breakneck speed down the highway, entering the slip lane to overtake. Back in Taiwan, keep an eye on this red car that decided to make a potentially life-ending move on the highway. I have to say, I'm just impressed that the truck driver managed to avert disaster. Red car, however, you can take the next turn into hell. If you think you've seen reckless driving, you ain't seen nothing yet. We have Cape Town, South Africa to thank for this one.
Watch where you're going, stupid!
If you watch again closely, you'll see how the maniac approaches up the wrong way of the highway, crosses the border, and only just narrowly avoids a catastrophic collision.
Of course I own the road. My taxes pay for them.
Yes. Right about now would be a great time to pull out. This next driver in Idaho really put the duh into Idaho.
Get off my road! Move over! Let it pass!
This is not right. This is not cool.
This Thai driver's dangerous overtaking attempt quickly backfired with some good old-fashioned instant karma. Now see if you can spot the approaching collision in time.
Hello there. Damn, boy.
This taxi was stopping for nobody. Captured on San Francisco's iconic Bay Bridge, this next car was spotted weaving dangerously through traffic before being stopped in its tracks by karma. Now, for proof it's not worth speeding to beat an amber light, especially on the inside lane of a turn where cars are indicating. Now, enjoy a Mexican man's road rage as the silver car blatantly cuts him off. What we're seeing here is some reckless jerk escaping from a hit and run over in Indiana. If you pause the video here, you can clearly see the front right side of the car is completely smashed in. But despite the damage already done, that didn't stop this driver from tearing off and putting even more people at risk. It's videos like these next few that prove why U-turns are often prohibited in many areas. Remember that one scene from Final Destination 2? The one with the log truck? Well, that's all I'm gonna say. Luckily, that rouge metal sheet was blocked by the bonnet instead of directly hitting the driver. With this next clip, watch the overloaded pallet truck. Sometimes fate would have it that you're just in the wrong place at the wrong time, much like this next unfortunate driver over in Italy. If you didn't catch that, the passing truck's metal roof flew off and bullseyed right into the car's windscreen. The most unbelievable part about this, it actually caused no major injuries. Road rule number 1, always be aware of your surroundings.
Good morning, pineapple.
Now, this UK driver mindlessly rolled out of a junction, forgetting to even check whether the coast was clear.
Oh, not good.
It's good also to keep a watch out for fools who just mindlessly swing their car doors open on the roadside.
Wait a minute! Who are you?
Oops.
Here we go again.
Overtaking is one of the riskiest maneuvers on the road, so it should only be done when you're absolutely sure it's safe. And these drivers prove why. This moped driver in Taiwan faced a heart-stopping near miss when this merciless Mercedes driver cannonballed down the road. You'd think being behind the wheel of a 44-ton vehicle would make someone drive more responsibly.
With great power comes great responsibility.
Well, think again. Traffic lights aren't rocket science. Green means go, red means stop. Simple, right? Well, not for these drivers.
Bye-bye. Tata. Goodbye.
Yep.
That's me.
Things got rather terrifying when one Arizona driver flew past a red light and narrowly escaped a would-be fatal collision. It's almost like the lights are there to keep us all alive. Don't be a rootin' tootin' idiot like this driver in Texas and gamble at the traffic lights.
Get out the way!
Necessary was not necessary. But, oh, shoot! Oh!
Now for a Ukrainian driver, ignoring the red signal completely. Where'd you get your license? eBay? Over in Brazil, this motorcyclist almost got catapulted into Bolivia when he took his chances at a red light. In this next shocking clip, captured in Folkston, Georgia, one trucker completely disregarded the red signal at a train crossing and bulldozed right through the barrier.
Oh my God! I just caught. Oh.
I don't know who was driving this truck, but I just know that he has an ex-wife and estranged children that hate him. Now, keep your eyes over here where we see a pedestrian with a stroller waiting to cross a busy intersection. Little were they to know what would happen next.
Whoa!
I can only hope that the raging lunatic was caught and reprimanded. Scary to think how close they were to wiping out 2 innocent lives. When this car approached an intersection, it was foolish enough to think that the green signal meant it was safe to cross.
Can't believe it.
From one idiot to the next, these moron cyclists clearly don't know how crossings work. If you ask me, it makes no sense that cyclists require no permit or education when they are also road users. But it's not just cyclists you have to watch out for, as these next drivers found. In a peculiar nighttime encounter, this moped rider in Taiwan came head-to-head with, yep, a homeless person's shopping cart. An Australian driver stopped just in the nick of time after a dark night encounter almost ended catastrophically. Elsewhere in Australia, watch this clown discover in real time why we use the phrase, "don't play with fire." As you can see, he approaches with a canister of petrol and, yep, there it is. Who could have guessed? The good news is he was fine and suffered no serious injuries. That is, besides his lifelong neurological condition I like to call moronitis syndrome. But if you thought that was stupid, there's really no way to explain this next one, so I'll just show it to you instead. In case you didn't quite catch that, that was a topless, shoeless man playing golf with a can of beer in the middle of the road at night, spotted in Taiwan. Come to think of it, Uncle Rich, is that you? Needless to say, there's no more important time to practice road safety than during wet conditions, lest you end up like this next driver. What you just saw is hydroplaning, or aquaplaning, which happens when a vehicle's tires lose contact with the road due to a layer of water. This loss of traction causes the vehicle to slide uncontrollably, a little like this. Here's some clips from icy roads now.
You know what time it is? Disco time!
Living in the countryside is all fun and games until this happens.
What the hell is this?
I'd be willing to bet my whole YouTube channel that you'd never guess what's about to happen to this truck. Yep, its tires literally burst, resulting in a dramatic plume of smoke that sent other drivers into a dangerous spin. Why? Well, the cause is unclear, but online sources suggest a mixture of already compromised tires and extreme overloading. This is why it's important to check your tires. On to the next, and this driver in Colorado got off lucky when they came to an unexpected head-to-head with a snowplow during the night. If there's one place you need to be switched on, it's the road. This dumb driver was apparently texting. OMG, Stacy, I just literally nearly almost crashed my car, lol.
Oh, you see this guy? See this guy? Number one bull guy.
Judging by this next Californian dashcam clip, the state's DMV might need to raise its standards.
I turn now. Good luck, everybody else.
I'm gonna squeeze right in here if my thighs will let me.
Plenty of warning, yet almost no reaction. This Taiwanese trucker only narrowly avoided a nasty rear-end collision.
What the hell is even that?
This shocking dashcam footage captured in Malaysia shows a reckless trucker charging full steam down the wrong side of the road.
Okay, we are cooked.
New Yorkers are known for their brashness, and this black Hyundai proved no exception when it dangerously pulled out.
In Russia, road is road. Drive where you want.
This next driver had the misfortune of finding themselves tailing behind some jerk attempting to brake check them. And that's all for today. Which close call did you think was the worst? Let me know down in the comments, and I'll catch you next time.